Hello, YouTube, and welcome to Italia for the site to race number 25 of the 2008 NRSL Hooters series. And alongside me for this one is Stephen Paul III, who you can hear rustling about, and Austin the Plant.
Hello, guys.
Yes, we're on the old version of the Monza road course, not the one that you would see in current day F1. On the front row today will be Kev Shear, and grabbing the pole is Sam Young. Row 2 will see Andrew Miller and Stephen Paul III. Hunter Braxton, Mike Trout in row 3 with Mary Shelley, Oriel Pollard row 4. And in row 5, Steve Pollard and the hottest driver in the series right now, Zachary Fitzwater, looking for his 4th win in the last 6 races. Here's the rest of the starting grid as I hand over to these two for their thoughts and predictions.
Austin.
Pretty much the first time either one of us could see this road course, but seeing in practice, they use both the old bank tracks that the F1 doesn't use anymore for obvious reasons. And with most interesting backstraight we see there, has it sort of separated by just a simple white line. But what they're on right now is the final straight before the final banked turn, heading to the front straightaway. Stephen.
So it's going to be a very interesting race. We're here at a long road course, a lot of banking. This is Sam Young's first pole since Twin Rig last year. Kev Shear has a 52 race losing streak. With the chase grid coming in, we'll look at, as I'm really doing bad not having it up and being prepared. I'm fired.
Oh, please. Wait, what?
So coming in, everybody, well, we have 15 people locked in. Kev Shear is 4 points behind Hunter Braxton. I talked about.
Well, no, we have 15 drivers in on wins right now. There's only about 3 of them locked in as apparently Sam Young is apparently Sam Young is choosing that he wants to start on the on driver's left instead of driver's right.
So Fitzwater's won the last 2 road course races. Look from be a favorite as we see. This is going to be a very interesting race with 2 races to the chase. And my pick is going to be Jerry Shelley to snap that 135 race losing streak. Who do you got, Austin?
Okay, 48.
You'll go with 48? You know what?
I wanted the win finally. Go ahead, go quickly.
Well, I mean, it's won in this series. It just hasn't won in Cup. I'll go with the 18 of Ace Rogers, because why not?
Normal winner. So with Dylan Young, Jessica, and I believe Matt Dixon also can tie the all-time win mark of Duncan and Fitzwater.
As pace car is off, field under control of the number 1 Mikasuki Chevrolet of Sam Young, and the Kenny Rogers 300 is green.
Here we go. This is going to be interesting with this bank coming into this corner.
Yeah, so definitely field was looking at this very interestingly as Kev Shear is going to be the one that grabs the race lead going through the the very extended turn 1.
Well, Kev won it in the airfield, so now he's trying to win in this type of track.
And this is the first of 2 times that will be on the back straightaway here on each lap, as Sam Young back to the race lead down the back straightaway.
Yep, coming down here. Like a pack style right here. Is Pollard trying to give that push? We couldn't even get sponsorship overseas.
Down into turn number 3, which is the turn 3 on the current day circuit, actually.
A lot of gravel, too.
It's just we don't have the first chicane that they have in real life now.
Yeah, slow the cars down right here. Whoa, they're going to wreck.
Andrew Miller out a little bit wide, keeps it off the guardrail. That's the key there for him.
Yep, Sam Young snapped 77 race losing streak at Auto Club, trying to get a second career win, a little shorter than that one.
So far looking good. Battle for 3rd though right now rages on between Andrew Miller, Kev Shear. Looks like Miller's going to clear for that one. Has there been trouble at the back? Haley Lordigan's off. That ain't good.
Well, that's where the guardrail. I saw that guardrail angle. That was a horrible angle.
And that ain't going to end well because there's the bridge up over here, and I think she's going to end up right in it.
Oh, boy.
Well, their best career finish was 5th at Daytona.
This would be interesting.
And, yep.
Oh! Well,
ran right into the bridge.
That's not the Golden Gate Bridge. That's the Monza Bridge.
Well, and that one's a killer for the race as back onto the back straightaway. Once again, you see they just exited what is known now as Parabolica and back onto the oval.
Yeah, Stephen Paul III definitely needs a win to get into the chase. He's about 15 points behind Matt Hamill, I think it is.
Matt Hamill's not even on that chase picture, as here comes Hunter Braxton looking for fourth on Kev Shear now. Battle for the race lead down the front straightaway. Here comes the 92.
Yeah, I'm amazed we kept this then. As the 47 car is going to try to look down here. Stephen Paul III has 2 wins, Richmond in season 3, and he won it Loudon last year's last 3 win.
And 5 bonus points to the 92 for leading lap 1. Here comes Andrew Miller in the 47 looking for the race lead. Braxton looking for third.
Big split.
That's going to be interesting.
The 47's Andrew Miller's best finish here is third at South Boston, trying to get a win here today. Fitzwater's in the lead draft, so rimp field.
Right now, Braxton trying to get third away from Sam Young. Fitzwater looking for a line somewhere behind the 91 and 99.
Well, you're talking about another hot drive in the series. 99 Trout, he's coming off 3 straight top 5 finishes, so he's got a little streak going for him.
And right now, looking for, I think he's actually in 6th right now, as Sam Young a little sideways lost the nose.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, we're going to have a lead change every lap with this, how they're running right here. Braxton's last win was Charlotte last year. He almost forced Sam Young off.
Oh, trouble!
Somebody's off back there.
That's Buffon Sacco off in the guardrails. Oh no, get back on track, get back on track. Oh, and Zayn Abdullah's also in the guardrails. Well, and there goes Quentin Moore.
And that's going to be too much for down.
Quentin hasn't won. Sacco's has not won yet this year either, so.
Well, we know the fate that's going to lie for Sacco is Quentin Moore going to end up with that same fate, though. There's another car back there, Dylan Young and Paul Swanson as well.
Oh boy, that's going to be interesting. Bam.
Oh no, he's actually going to save it because he'll be a get towed. He doesn't have that much damage.
Matt Duncan as well is back there.
Oh wow, the hell is this?
As right now the battle looks to be between Fitzwater and Sam Young. I don't know quite what spot that's for, as Hamill now tries to take a spot away from Oriel Pollard.
Swanson, he needed it to get the points lead to get a spot in the chase, and that is not what Paul Swanson needed.
No, it definitely was not, especially considering he came into this race 4th in the points. And meanwhile, up front, Braxton to the race lead. Will he hold it at the line? Yes, he will.
Yeah, not surprised with that. I'm expecting a lot of lead changes here. Wouldn't surprise to see the 89 to get back. He didn't full on hit the bridge.
Well, Duncan is still driving towards the bridge. There's Swanson, Young, and Moore all got back on track. Looking at the back, though, Marilyn Eskandari's back here. Matt Dixon. There's Ace Rogers in the 18 car.
Yep, somebody coming. Oh, that's pit lane that they're coming out.
No, that's Dylan Young on the other side of the back straightaway. That's how far back he is.
Imagine if someone gets turned over there. I want to know how that would be how that would be. Because it technically majorly cut the course.
Yeah, you definitely have cut the course if you get over there. I'm assuming that if that happened, there would be some sort of penalty for the car if they kept going. So.
It is Jerry Shelley, the aforementioned Jerry Shelley. He's 3 races away. I think actually after this one, he's 2 races away from
Oriel Pollard just barely missed the guardrail. Carter Joey, last week's winners out there as well.
Oriole's not making the chase now.
We'll have to wait and see what happens there. Looks like
I would rather have a Snickers.
Damn, we don't have Snickers.
I wanted to joke finally.
Well, Snickers Pollard.
Kev out wide. That I haven't gotten to say it, but that is where the Ascari chicane is at in real life. We don't have that chicane either. Rob Evans trying to get a spot away from Mike Trout now as Kev Shears opened the door there.
Has the 90 got back, or did he die?
He died.
Yeah, he died.
As right now, Mary Shelley looks to be the best chance of getting a 3rd lead change in as many. Would it be a 3rd? No, it'd be a 2nd lead change, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah.
Technically, the opening lap doesn't count.
Yeah, here goes Mary.
So here comes the 60, trying to showcase what we might see at the end of the race if we get a pack this close together. And
Also
drag
worth
race to the
noting-
line, Mary Shelley leads the lap.
Yeah, so there they come. Matt Hamill in 7th right now. That'd be his best career finish. A good run for him going early. He's just going to have to survive that hairpin. Oh, God. 9 car loose.
I think that's just a matter of the banking trying to play a little bit of havoc as Shelley tries to clear off turn 1. Down the back straightaway for the first time on the lap 4.
You know what's
Still
funny?
side by side.
Anderson's won the last 3 road course races in Cup, all right? And now here comes Fitzwater to win the last 3 races in the Hooters series for the in road courses.
As right now, Shelley now having to battle for 2nd. Fitzwater looks on in 5th.
This will be record. William Duncan and him have the most career wins at 6th. So here it comes.
Oh, Pollard couldn't hold it there as now Mary Shelley clears for 2nd.
Yeah, getting back in line right here to survive this corner of death.
Uh-oh, Fitzwater's out a little wide. He's going to keep it on track, though. Oh, someone else was out wide. I think that was the 88. Not entirely sure.
There's Seth and Steve Pollard. Now they're trying to beat Trout, Irving, me, Sheila, and Hamill to get to the top 30, and that will shake up the grid some more too.
As Jessica Shelton battling at what is now Ascari on the outside of Jerry Shelley. Battle for
now,
what could be the 11th spot on track.
So what makes that a little more interesting too is since we have 15 winners, if both of them hop into the top 30, whoever's ahead of each other gets into the grid. So they're battling for a lot of pride right there.
Steve Pollard, the Bristol winner, definitely not had the best of luck since that win.
Yeah, since he got the rookie ratings.
Battle for position up here. Fitzwater looking for 4th and for the race lead. Here comes Mary Shelley once again. She led the last lap, and it looks like we might have our first driver to lead 2 laps in a row, or are we?
Mary won at Lime Rock last season, so it's going to be close.
Nope. Another lead change here as now Hunter Braxton once again leads.
Yeah, Mary's a dual triple threat winner road course all 3 series. Oh God, somebody went up the bank.
That was Fitzwater who went up the track a little bit. Rob Evans looking on, trying to find a way around the 47. That is for 5th position.
Rob Evans' best career finish right now. Rob Evans has finished 6th at Big Stadium.
And Mary Shelley trying to take a spot away from the 92 as they start to catch the 6 of Matt Duncan.
Well, Duncan's had 60 career starts with 2 top 5, so Duncan needs a lot of improvement in his career, as they're going to lose here.
47 a little bit wide. I saw the 99 almost flirting with the outside of the track. Oh, Kev lost the nose a little bit on the inside of Flickinger.
Yeah, Flickinger's best finish this year was 3rd. He won at Lime Rock Park 2 last year.
Well, he's over 100 points back of the next close. Actually, he's a full race behind Rob Evans, who's 41st in points.
It hasn't been a good season for him at all.
Swanson's off again.
Swanson
that's going to be fatal.
That'll be fatal. Tough break for Swanson.
Not been a good day for the 03 car, and it looks like it's going to end at the Monza Bridge here. Someone else is off. That's Enzo Nareza.
Yeah, Nareza's had 4 straight 5. Oh, yep. Okay.
Yeah, that one is killer. That one's probably going to help save Nareza as well. Oh, or not.
Oh, no, that's not too bad. She'll be able to continue.
Trying to get back to the race leaders. There they are. Stephen Pollard III Stephen Pollard III is going to be our best chance to keep up a lead change every lap.
That'll be the 6th out of last 7 races for Nareza outside the top 30, so that's a tough break for that team.
As it looks like... Oh, wait, hold up. Is Braxton going to pit? Yes, he is. Lap 5 onto 6. Hunter Braxton brings the car to pit lane.
Wow. That's
pit strategy.
Borderline now.
That's true. You're going to have to pit on the white flag lap.
Well, we'll have to wait and see if fuel becomes an issue. Nice that frames decided to try and kill themselves right now.
Yeah, just like that corner.
Hold up. we'll try and fix this.
Can you not?
And we're back. Sorry about that. Stephen Paul III did manage to lead the lap because of the pitting number 9 car of Hunter Braxton.
And here comes Fitzwater.
Oh, Hamill!
Street.
What
Oh my
was
God.
that?
What's possible, Page?
I mean, it's the wrong track for that. As 61 gets a couple wheels on the curb, keeps on the track otherwise. Rob Evans trying to take a spot away from the 60 now. Who else actually pit that lap? Looks like Matt Duncan was on pit lane. Sheila Shear might have pit. Brian James, Matt Dixon, Trevor Germain, Daniel Gitteroke. Possible for Johnny Gardner and Mitchell Collins. Oh,
Yeah.
Matthews is wide.
Uh,
That ain't gonna end well.
No, it's not. I mentioned Rob Evans. Yeah, he's trying to get his first top 5 of the season, running 5th right now. Jerry Shelley on his last week's winner, Carter Joey.
As Shelley trying to look for... Actually, this isn't even a battle for position. Carter Joey's a lap down.
Oh.
And the field gets to say hi to Matt Duncan on the other side of the track.
What are we, we're singing that song.
And that's not what the field wanted to see.
No, that's history we're seeing right now.
Zachary Fitzwater to the race lead. Who pits this time, though?
Who's going to turn the 81 into the wall?
And Fitzwater will pit. Mary Shelley stays out. So does Andrew Miller. Sam Young also stays out.
God, this
wow,
looks like
what
an
a
F1.
strategy.
Wow. This pit road's so narrow.
Cole Deaver. A few more cars there
worse
as
than
well.
Indianapolis.
That
Yeah,
is
looks
Ace
like.
Rogers and Mohammed Zain Abdullah that stayed out.
Yeah, Zane Tool won at Road America. The 18's a lap down.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Is
perfect.
Cole Deaver up to 4th now, and the battle for the race lead between Mary Shelley and Andrew Miller. Where does Braxton come out in all this? Actually, is a good question. There's
Some of
Braxton
that-
on the front straightaway right now. The field exiting the pits.
He's doing 191. Oh, God, this is not going to get up well.
And there goes Fitzwater. So the 9 clears them easily enough.
Whoa! Wrecked.
As Mitchell Collins and Johnny Gardner with a full head of steam coming up the outside. Check back in with the leaders now who haven't pit. There are the top 3.
Somebody's off. Nope, never mind. From the camera angle, looks
Just
like
the way
it.
the camera looks, yeah.
Yeah. Mary Shelley trying to get a second road course win. She won a truck race way back in season 1 at a road course. I don't remember.
Also
what
looking
company.
for her second win of 2008.
Yes, the 60 car was a dismal with RJ Reynolds last year, so they definitely got some this year.
Wasn't that Sheila Shear in the car last year?
No, Sheila ran the 17.
Oh, that's right. Okay, never mind. As Shelley trying to also make the chase then with the 60. Ironically enough, doing a lot better over here in terms of race wins, but doing a lot better consistency-wise over on the Cup side.
Correct. In the 08 car, and she's not in trucks if I don't recall.
No, not this season at least. As I would expect them to pit this time around. Miller taking a peek to the inside, but Shelley's going to cut him off as all 3 of them will pit this time around.
Should definitely make it on.
Yeah, they'll be good easily, I would imagine. Deaver also pits. Carter Joey's back in. Ace Rogers will stay out to try and get back on the lead lap. And there is Hunter Braxton as he catches Zachary Fitzwater's favorite thing in the world, a lap car.
Nine car's got a huge lead.
Right now, yeah, and I think Gardner is an effective P2. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how this all plans out, or cycles through, I should say.
Hunter looking for his first road course win in this series. He won at Charlotte and Daytona last year.
Well, he's on the front straightaway now. Where does the 60 cycle out on all this is what I was trying to say. There's the 60 on pit lane right
Not
there.
even close.
Yeah, that is not close. There goes
60
Gardner.
Well, Hunter does like these type of tracks. He's finished first and second in 2 starts at Daytona, so it's kind of this long straightaway bodes him well.
Well, so it looks like Braxton's now into the race lead as he laps the 2 of Dylan Young. But there is an angry pack of drivers behind him, spearheaded by the 36 of Mitchell Collins and the 88 of Johnny Gardner, with 4th place right now looking to be the 81 of Zachary Fitzwater.
77 starts for Gardner, no win, trying to get that first one here. Collins, best finish in the second. He's trying to come up here with an angry lap car. Oh, God!
As Gardner trying to navigate Carter Joey couldn't quite make it work.
Not at all.
As Braxton has navigated the 2. Taking a look at who it should be out of the race. 49, 21, 90, 03, and we believe the 48 to be out. Are we correct on that, though? Yes, we are.
Yeah, the 40 didn't get the wall too bad. Let's see. Braxton might get passed by that 2 car. He's up to speed on the draft straightaway.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. Although, to be fair, Dylan Young also functioning as Hunter Braxton's best friend on a draft-reliant track.
That is very true. Here comes the 88 car trying to come down. Fitzwater, he hasn't had a top 5 without a win this year so far.
Well, we're also trying to wait to see this thing cycle through first before we actually go through the field, because this is definitely a pit cycle that has been weird, because the 88 was nowhere before the pit stops. So
here he comes now.
It's like a super road course.
Seriously, like
sort of, yeah. Zachary Fitzwater making a move on Collins for what we believe to be 3rd. As is Gardner's pitting.
Oh.
And Braxton.
I'll be surprised if it's a penalty or something like that.
Oh, that's a heartbreaking one there.
And look who that lead looks like.
As the lead is now Zachary Fitzwater.
Look who's second.
Jerry Shelley second. Rob Evans third.
Video, go right ahead.
And
No, nothing.
Andrew Miller is in 4th. Mary Shelley is 5th. Cole Deaver is 6th. Trout 7th. Jesse James is 8th. Zach Flickinger is in 9th. Battling for that spot with the 92 Stephen Paul III. 11th is Eskandari. 12th to Shelton. 13th now is Trevor Collins. 14th to JT Bryant. 15th to Sam Young. 16th to Kev. 17th is John Irvin with 18th Sky Commons. 19th to Steve Pollard. Seth Cole's 20th. Zane Abdullah 21st. Qualls is now 22nd. Hamill 23rd. Braxton is 24th. Gardner 25th. Dixon 26th. Brian James 27th. Sheila Shears 28th. Mitchell Collins 29th. Gitterook 30th. Trevor Germain 31st. I think that puts Matt Dunk. Oh, nope. Enzo Nerez is 32nd. Ace Rogers is 33rd. Dylan Young is, I think, in 34th then.
I don't know where the 89 is.
Oh, wait. There's the 89. Yep, 35th. And then the 6 is actually a lap down, so that's why.
Did we see what happened to the 24? Because he had a lot of damage.
We haven't seen it yet, but I'm sure that we would have seen it on the side-by-side if it was anything of note. And now Zachary Fitzwater is going to have to deal with a lap car.
And it's his boss.
Huh?
And it's his boss, Dylan Young.
Not quite sure where you come up with that logic, but okay.
The NRSL president.
Oh. I thought you were saying Fitzwater's boss.
Okay.
Either way, Fitzy's going to go underneath the 2 pretty easily on the banking and clears them as Rob Evans looking for second on Jerry Shelley.
I don't understand the strategy by the...
They blocked.
Dylan Young actually playing best friend to Fitzwater. How ironic is this? As I think we might have lost Pollard there for a moment. I don't know. He's still gone, I think. Still stuck behind the 2 as they go down the back straightaway. Side by side for second, though.
I'm surprised he's blocking both.
I'm surprised he's able to effectively block both. Loses the nose a little bit there. Evans now gets it to driver's right. That should open the floodgate there, at least for these two.
Yeah, what about this corner?
Oh. Evans clears, so that's going to help.
Yeah, I can finally talk now.
Wow.
And it's gone.
Jerry Shelley in third, trying to find a way around the two. There's Andrew Miller back in fourth. And this is a gaggle of cars back here. Jesse James, Mike Trout. There's the lap car of Quinton Moore. Eskandari, Cole Devers in there. And right now they can't get around the 89 either. So lap cars definitely playing havoc here.
For sure. It's guy in the grass, I think.
James unable to make a move on Mike Trout, who now tries to make the move on the lap car of Carter Joey. And here comes Rob Evans. We've seen the ability of these cars to draft on this back straightaway into the final turn. This is turn 6. I haven't said that at any point. So it's ironic. It's a 6-turn, 6.2 mile road course. Granted, there is a turn 3 and turn 3A as here comes Evans. Doing what people haven't really been able to do. Go ahead. Sorry, I spoke over you. Oh, someone's on pit lane. Mary Shelley. As Ace Rogers coming off pit lane. I can hear the rustling on Steven's end. I don't know what he's doing.
Me. That's him.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm here. It just lagging.
Oh, okay. Jesse James able to get the 5th spot away from Mike Trout, though.
Yep.
And Rob Evans has completed the pass for the lead on Fitzwater as here comes Jerry Shelley.
Now remember, Rob Evans is only 109 points out of the top 30, so he can still make the chase, even though how horrible his seat's been.
He could. It's unlikely. I mean, because obviously 109 points out of the top 30, but also would have to pass Seth and Steve Pollard. So.
Come on, if Jerry Shelley wins, I'm telling you, I called it 3 days ago, so come on, Jerry.
Well, here comes Fitzwater trying to take a peek again at the 83. Shelley loses a little bit of ground. The run towards Ascari now for the next to last time.
Yep, and I think Fitzwater is going to get Rob Evans. He's a rookie driver.
I think Fitzwater's just kind of setting him up here. Anyone else here? Anyone else hear the Jaws music intensifying?
So by the way, for Fitzwater, we found out he won twice in season 2 before he failed his drug test. So.
Huh? I don't know, the original one, I guess. Whichever one's better.
Yeah, Fitzwater won at Iowa and Coca-Cola in season 2. That was the other 2 wins. We're missing one.
Well, does he make a move or does he wait to the last lap? Well, that answers that question. Here comes Fitzwater.
Right now.
When does Jerry Shelley get enough momentum to get there?
Well, I think about now as they're going to drag race down the front straightaway. Neither one of them getting a draft and Shelley getting all of it. Run to the line. Oh, so close.
I wish that was the finish.
And they gave it to Fitzwater. And we're hearing that was by 0.02 of a second.
Yep. Yeah, man. Jerry Shelley's there. He's getting the momentum here.
Shelley getting the draft down that front straightaway is there once again. Still side by side down the back straightaway.
Smart move.
He's pushing Rob Evans.
I say it's funny saying back straightaway and knowing that they're not coming back to the line yet. Get to say back straightaway twice.
Jerry's going in the right car.
I tell you, it was a smart move right there.
Shelley taking a peek for second alongside Fitzwater, but we've seen that we've seen the inside line not work the best at this next corner. Fitzwater gets the jump again, back into second.
Top 3, throw a blanket under them.
Well, it's going to be a battle between these three as Andrew Miller is a distant 6.2 seconds back. There is a decent battle for fifth, though, back here as Miller goes a little bit wide. That opens the door for Trout, but we'll watch the battle for the lead.
I think Fitzwater's going to get him.
Going underneath the oval for the final time as they make the run to Ascari.
Fitzwater's there.
We saw what Fitzwater was able to do last time. Can he set up a similar move?
He will. Well, he's got to get the momentum. He's going to win this race.
Down into Parabolica for the final time.
When does he make his move is a better question.
And can Jerry Shelley make a move is going to be a question as well.
This Jerry, Zachary Fitzwater is going to break the record for most wins. Rob Allen just wants to win to get in the chase, for God's sake.
Down the back straightaway now for the final time. Here comes Fitzwater. Is he close enough?
Yeah, he's close enough. He's going to make a move right down here. Oh, no, he's not. Not. Wow, here comes Rob Evans.
Far away.
Rob Evans.
Well, he's going to get a run. Here comes Fitzwater.
Too late.
Where the hell did he get that momentum? No, it's not too late. Here he comes.
They're going to drag race it to the line.
Rob Evans got it.
A bumper.
And Evans by a nose.
Who won it?
It was a bumper.
Oh my God, what a finish.
Rob Evans with his first career top 5, and it's a win at Monza.
And Jerry Shelley comes 23 thousandths behind his first career win.
23 hundredths.
Mike Trout, 4 straight top 5s.
Mike Trout hangs on for 4th. Deaver ends up 7th. And it was Jesse James who takes on the final top 10 spot. Andrew Miller ends up 6th. Eskandari 8th. Zach Flickinger 9th and loses more ground to 41st. He even lost ground to 40th and 39th. Jesse James was 39th in points. He finishes in 5th. And Deaver was 40th in points and finished 7th. Like, the only person he was trying to catch that he gained ground on was Quinton and Jermaine. Trevor Collins takes home the final spot inside of the top 10.
He Paul 12, that's good for him.
I'll show the rest of the results. I'll hand it over to them as we go. As I show you through the field, they can give you their final thoughts as it's a long cool-down lap.
Awesome.
Yeah, well, the old version of Monza, well, it really did disappoint. Post-finish, great racing. We're ready to see what else the strikers gave us in the future.
So that was a great race right there. That pitch drive was horrible by them. It looks like Steve and maybe Seth will be able to sneak into the top 30. I'm not sure we have done the points yet. Great. We don't. And gotta remember about that quals thing too. And Nerezda, another bad race for them right here. Oriole, and we saw that corner being some death right there. So that bridge is gonna affect them. So we could have 16 winners going in. It's all determined on Hunter, Kev, and Swanson if we're gonna have 16 winners or 15 in one spot in the points. Good run for Rob Evans. He's not going to make the chase, but that was a good effort. Second, Jerry Shelley came so close to snapping that losing streak. But going into next weekend, if we have 16 winners, or if it's not Hunter, Kev, or Paul Swanson, if you have a one race behind, you want to win the race or get enough points to become the points leader and get the 16th spot. And if you can't, you got to go for hell right there. You're going to have to win the race. It's going to be balls out. If we have a bunch of crashes, you got to do what you got to do. You can't make friends. You got to have to go get that championship. Because 17th points do not pay you nothing. So we are going to be flying back to Richmond for some reason. And then we are going to watch 3 series all out. We saw Stephen Paul III in 2006. He won at Richmond and he made it to the Final Four. So Richmond could be your ticket to the championship in this format. But we'll see what happens. So good job by that. Jesse James, second career top 5, and Mike Trout is definitely on a hot streak. Can he take that hot streak and make it into the chase at Richmond? Well, he plays for the Angels, so he probably won't. But we'll see what happens.
Well, would you like to hear the rough guess of what the points differential will be headed into Richmond?
So I'm assuming that Steve Pollitt didn't get the top 30.
Well, probably not. Rough guess, just working the math out right now. Kev gained 6 points on Sam Young and it will be a 2-point differential between the 1 and the 5 for the points lead going in
And why
to Richmond.
That's now, like we mentioned, Mary Shelley, that's important because if you're the points lead without a win, you get locked in. Kev does not have a win, so with Sam Young being the points leader, Sam will drop down the grid and stuff like that. So that would be very interesting to see what happens.
So with that said, I'd like to thank you guys for watching this exciting race here at Monza. Yes. Congrats to Rob Evans on his first career Hooter Series win to go along with the Reebok wins that he has this season. If you enjoyed that one, go ahead and leave the race a like. If you didn't, go ahead and leave a dislike. It all helps the YouTube algorithm, obviously.
It's Farville.
I mean, he's second. I think he'll take that. Obviously, subscribe if you haven't today for more gaming and race-related content. Leave a comment down below if you weren't watching the premiere with us to let me know that you guys were watching. Helps the channel out, helps me know who's watching, and give me extra motivation for these races. But with that said, for Stephen Paul III and Austin Plant, I'm Gordon Fan 291, and this has been a production of the NRSL. We'll see you guys next time.
See you, Richmond.
Bye.